Hello, welcome to this 10-minute energy booster. This one is quite easy. It's all about mobility, it's about flexibility and a little bit of breathing as well. So I'm not expecting you to have to work particularly hard during this one. It's more about finding your range of motion during the movements that we're going to do. Okay, so first and foremost, don't push it. Take it nice and easy. We're going to do 5 repetitions of each move, give or take. So you can start off with a nice easy repetition and then just gradually increase that range of motion as we go. Okay. Second thing is you might want to grab yourself a mat, have something soft underneath you. We are going to end up down on the floor. So just to protect those knees and to assist us when we are lying down. But without further ado, let's get straight into it by standing nice and tall, feet hip distance apart. And I want you to imagine you've got a little bit of string. Tall. We're going to keep that tummy engaged. We're going to get our shoulder blades back and down and just engage our glutes. And we're just going to breathe here. Okay, so I want you to take 5 big breaths in and a big breath out. So you can breathe in through the nose as we go in again. Through the mouth, really doesn't matter. And then breathe out. And you just keep breathing, and what I'm going to do is to coach you through each movement as we do our 5 repetitions. So make sure that we're still standing nice and tall as we do breath 4, into breath 5, and then just finish off with a big breath out, and just give yourself a little bit of shake out there as we've kind of filled our body with oxygen. We're going to move straight into some chin tucks, okay? So this is all about taking the chin to the Adam's apple. It's not about taking the chin down onto the chest. Chin back, the Adam's apple. We'll do 1, 2, feel that stretch through the neck, 3, and again, 4, and 1 more, 5, and then we're going to do head side to side. So just nice and easy. That's 1. This is into number 2, taking the ear towards the shoulders. Number 4. Oh, 1 more. Number 5. And then just give yourself a little bit of a shake out there, okay? We're going to move into the shoulders next. We're going to do some shoulder rolls back and down, okay? So number 1, squeeze those shoulder blades back and down as we do 2. And number 3, don't worry about lifting them up or pushing them forwards. We're really good at doing that. Yeah, push them down into those back pockets for the last one. And then we're going to add the arms in, so we're going to keep those shoulders moving. You can do big circles with the arms straight away. You can do little circles. Entirely up to you, but keep those shoulders moving. We'll do 1 more there. Shake out and just reset. Check that we're still standing nice and tall. Opposite arm circles this time. So start with those hands out in front of you, and we're going to take our hands in opposite directions. If you can, keep the palms facing forwards as you take those hands back. That's number 5. We'll take it in the opposite direction. This is where your brain has to start working as well as the body. That's 2. Keep those palms facing forwards if we can. Last one. Lovely. Give that all a little bit of a shake out there. So that should be kind of upper body and arms warmed up a little bit. We're going to move down into the core next. We're going to start off with some side bends. So again, check that we're standing tall. Drop the hands down by the sides, and you're just going to reach those arms down the sides. Just go through your range of motion, remember, with it. And this is 3. Take them a little bit further if you can. You can push those hips out the sides. We'll do 1 more. Boom, come back tall. We're going to go into some twists. So we're going to take those shoulders around, but keep the hips. Again, go as far as you can with this, but really focus on driving the shoulders around. So we're going to number 4, whilst keeping those hips pointing forwards. Feel that spine twist and untwist. Cool. So we're going to move down now into the hip area. I'm going to work on some hip hinges, okay? So these can be done against a wall and make it that little bit easier. And I want you to imagine that you are reaching your bum back to touch a wall and then stand back up again. So again, go through your range of motion. Try not to bend at the knees. And try not to bend at the mid-back either. Yeah, think about reaching the hips. So go to number 1 more. is number 5. And then what we're going to do is we're going to wind up through the whole spine and unwind it. So I want you to imagine that you're collapsing forwards through shoulders, mid-back, low back, and then just gently run the hands down as far as you can, knees, shins, toes, floor, and then unwind it all again. Yeah, so decompress through the spine, mid-back, upper back, that's 1. Roll it all up, mid-back, lower back, reach down, hands far as you comfortably can. Really doesn't matter how far you go or how far you don't go, it's your range of motion, remember. Unwind everything again and then collapse. Upper back, mid-back, lower back. Reach towards the floor, low as you can. Unwind everything, lower back, mid-back, upper back, that's 3. Just keep going and just focus back on your breathing. At this point in time, it's nice to breathe out as you come all the way down. Breathe in as you bring it all back up again, and then breathe out. Last one. All the way out, all the way as low as you can. And then unwind everything as you breathe back in. Cool. So hopefully that's the whole back done. We are going to move down onto the floor, onto the mat next. Okay. I'm going to stack up with knee, hip, and shoulder. You want to be at a 90-degree arc at the front here, and all you're going to do is to squeeze through the bum muscles. Just gently ease forwards. You're feeling a stretch through the inner thigh. Yeah, so pushing gently forwards. We're not going miles with this. You notice I'm not going at this huge forwards lunge. Stretch the groin. That's 4 probably. I must admit I've just lost count. We'll call that one number 5. And then what we want to do is, this is the same position where we're straight on. I'm going to take this foot out to the side this time and make sure that our femur, the top of our thigh, and our foot are lined up, and we're just going to open up through the groin. This is 2 and 3. We'll do a couple more, and again you can breathe out and breathe in. We'll do 1 more. Out and back in. We're going to swap onto the other side. So this time I've got my left knee on the floor, knee, hip, and shoulder in a line. I'm going to squeeze that left bum muscle, just gently push it forwards. Yeah, stretching out through the hip flexor. And again, think at this point, that bit of string, pulling you tall, shoulders back and down. This is 3, 4, 1 more. Here's number 5. And you're going to take this foot out the side. I'll rearrange myself so you can see. So foot goes out the side. Make sure that your top of your leg is lining up with your foot as you push over, but again, you're staying nice and upright as we go. 3 and 4, and breathe through it. 1 more, and number 5. Okay, now I'm going to go face down on the floor next. Hopefully you can still hear me with the microphone. We're going to do I's, Y's, and W's. So what's this going to look like as I'm lying on the floor is I'm going to take my hands up overhead, and then going to make an I shape, sorry, a Y shape, and then I'm going to make a W shape. Okay, I'm going to come back to the I, Y, and W. But I'm going to do it face down on the floor. Okay, and I'm going to make sure that my shoulders, my head, and my hands remain off the floor as I go through my 5 repetitions. That's number 1, I, Y, W, 2, reach tall overhead, out the sides 45 degrees. Make that W as you tuck the elbows into the sides. Number 4, high overhead, 45 degrees, the elbows to the sides. 1 more, reach overhead, out to the sides, 45 degrees. That is the hard work done. We're going to finish up by lying flat on the floor to relax. But you should be feeling nice and stretched out by now. And I just want you to finish off by taking 5 deep breaths, relaxing everything out as we breathe in and breathe out. And in and out. We'll do a couple more. You just take your time. Take it gently. Feel that nice stretch. Ease through the body. Hopefully you're not feeling too relaxed now. You're actually feeling full of stretchiness and oxygen. One last big breath in. And breathe it all the way out. And we'll jump back to our feet, ready to carry on with the rest of our day.